and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and today we're going to be doing a hashtag Declutter Challenge 24 hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. This is an open collaboration. You can jump on board. It will end on December the 30th, and around January the 2nd, I will do a summary video for y'all. I want everybody to get involved in this. This is a great way to get your home in order and get rid of the clutter. So I have pulled out a drawer out of my makeshift island in my kitchen, which is an old dresser, probably from the 1950s or 60s. It needs a good paint job, but this is the bottom drawer and it is a catch-all. So we're going to go through this drawer and we're going to figure out what we're keeping, what we're going to donate, what we're getting rid of. And y'all, I've got a little bit of everything in here, so let's get to it. An extra table over here, and I've set out two bags. One is going to be donate and one is going to be trash. And I've got a plastic bowl in here. Now, my husband may use this out in the chicken coop. I'm going to just set that aside. But for the main part, I'm getting rid of plastics. So I don't really want a lot of plastics left in my package here. This goes to something. I have to find out. I think it goes to one of these bowls. No, it don't go to those bowls. I have to figure that out. But these are canning lids. A sleeve of canning lids, which we're going to keep. These are from the Yoders up in Harris, Tennessee. So I want to keep these. So I'm going to just set that aside behind me. I've got some plastic cookie cutters that I'm going to donate. And these, from right now, I'm going to keep. These are pastry type things, so I'm going to keep those. I've got some plastic lids in here that I don't need. They can go in the trash. I've got a lot of cookie cutters in this drawer. I've got a gasket that goes to my Instant Pot. I've got some mason jar lid and straw sets. So I'm going to keep those. I'm going to get rid of the plastic. I've got some trivets in here. And if I can't figure out what these lids go to, they're going to be gone as well. Because I've got 3 of those. I don't remember what they're to. I've got this little cutter in here. That's a corn cutter. We're going to keep those. There's another one of those plastic lids. They go to something, apparently. I kept them for a reason. I've got all kinds of metal cookie cutters that I'm going to actually keep. I got a Tony's Catcher needle that you use to marinate your meat with. And so this is basically just cookie cutters in here. I've got a scrub brush in here. Actually got a couple of scrub brushes in here. So let's get all the cookie cutters to one side. We don't even use these koozies. We get these when we go to different events. And so I'm going to put them in the donate bag. And I don't use this anymore. I don't even know if it works. We're going to put that in the donate bag. I'm going to check it, though, to make sure that it works before I donate it. And these are some more of the plastic cookie cutters that can go in that bag. Another cookie cutter there. This is to cut your fruit with. It's good for pineapples and apples and so forth. So that's going to be kept. More plastic lids, y'all. Who doesn't have thousands and thousands of plastic lids? This is a blade to a food processor. So we're going to set that there. And this is another little dough maker thing. And you know what? I've got this one. I don't need these. So I'm going to go ahead and donate these. Find the other one back there in a moment. There's another plastic cookie cutter, some more cookie cutters, a little measuring scoop. I've got these little bowls Okay, the lids go to these little bowls. So I've got these little bowls. There's a plastic I don't need. We don't use these corn holder things. They're plastic, but somebody else might. Let's see, what else have I got in here? This is the skewer to a rotisserie that we have. So I have the skewer here, and I keep it in the bag to kind of keep it safe so that I don't just reach in there and grab and get stuck. So I'm going to get that in there and wrap that up. And more cookie cutters. Y'all, I have lots and lots of cookie cutters I need to be making cookies with. I've got some rags in here that don't belong in the drawer. There is another one of those little pastry makers. And I've got some, these are corn cob stickers. So I'm going to add my corn cob sticker back into the bag. They're all different kinds. I've got wooden ones and those with the silicone handles and the old plastic ones that we used to get at the dollar store. So those are keepers. And I keep them in a bag as well so they're not all over the drawer. So we've pretty much got this drawer cleaned out. I've got a pump in here that is broken. Don't need that. It don't work anymore. Throw that away. I've got a big lid. I'm going to actually hold on to this lid, even though it's got a hole in it, for my gallon jars. I can always stick some plastic wrap over that if I have to use a jar for that. I've also got one of these filters for the K-Pods that we don't have a K-Cup holder anymore. I'm getting rid of that. I don't think we have that. I'm going to set that aside because I think my husband's gotten rid of it. Another plastic lid. So we have cleaned out this drawer. This is for, you know, when you want to make real fancy pancakes or eggs or something. There's another one of those corn cob holders that escaped the bag. In the bag it goes. So I'm going to set this up. I've got a nice scoop in here. I've got my bowls set to the side. I'm going to put my lids over here with the bowls. There's another one of those K-Pod things. I've got a thermometer. A couple of different thermometers in here. So I'm going to keep those in this drawer together. I've got a little press. This is for making tortillas and stuff. So I've got a nice little press there. Let's put these other items in here. This is going to go into the giveaway bag. This is going back into my drawer. Giveaway. These are going in a special location. So that's pretty good. We've cleaned out quite a bit of stuff. We've gotten rid of some plastics. So I've got a good sized bag of plastics. I've got a little bit of trash, things that we don't need any longer. And I've got a couple of iffy, I don't know if we need these or not, items. And a bowl that I can put out into the chicken coop for a scoop. So this drawer is ready to go back into my dresser. We're going to move on. Embarrassing to say, but I save every plastic lid. My mother saved everything. She grew up through the Great Depression, and she had lived through several wars, so she saved everything, and I save everything. So a little embarrassing there, but we got plastic bowls, lids. That's a cap off soap. So I'm going to get rid of some of these plastics. And I've got cupcake liners that I keep. There's another one of those little rings that you use for pancakes or eggs. And I get them together in the same drawer. Now I've got lids in here. These go on mason jars. You can use them for liquids to drink out of. I've got a milk, a creamer right here, and that doesn't even belong in the drawer. I don't know how it got in there. Another scoop. So the scoops and stuff are going to go together in the bottom drawer. Another one of those little rings, and I do save lids all the time. Don't even know what that was for, so that's going in there. Don't need that. This is missing the other part of it. Oh, this is for making donut holes. I wrote on it donuts, and so it's to make the donut hole. I've got lids and flats in here. Of course, the flats do not go in there. Don't even have these little bowls anymore. They're gone. So I'm going to leave the lids in here for now. I actually have a place to put these, so I'm going to get them out of this drawer. But the flats, I have a specific place to put. And all these lids have a specific place to go as well. There's another little thing that goes into a mason jar for a sipping lid. And it's silicone. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't use much silicone anymore. Scraper for your pots and pans. Let me get these flats out of here. These I save. I use those. Another lid. Y'all, I'm bad. I'm telling you. We're going to get this place organized and ready to be useful. So these lids here, I'm going to go ahead and remove them as well because I have a place to put these in my canning room. So I really don't need to keep canning lids in this drawer at all. And I've got a lot of them. I may need to go get another bag. Okay, this is either an egg tray. I think this was an egg tray. And I use these to kind of divide out my drawers when I need extra space and I've got a lot of little things. So I've got a lot of lids in here. And as my husband comes across these, I can actually divide out my drawers better and make better use of the space. So this, I've already shown you that. That goes in my kitchen, under my kitchen sink. There's another one of those little K-pot things. What is this? This is a knife sharpener. Knife sharpener. This is something that I am saving for some reason. Let's look inside the bag and see. Okay, this is for a dough press. So those are for the dough press. Another lid. This is a jar opener. Have no idea what that's for, but I'm going to throw it over here in that bag because apparently it's for something. We don't use these anymore. We don't buy wine, and I've got 3 different ones, or I've got more than 3. I'm going to throw 2 of them in the bag. I'm going to keep these other 2 because I might need, well, there's 3. I've got, oh my Lord, I've got a bunch of these. So I'm going to keep these. This has got a bottle opener on it, and it's got another little thing here where you can get a cork out. I don't use corks very much, but we're going to hang on to those just in case we might need them for something. There's another one of those things. I got a nutcracker in here. And lo and behold, here's another one of those corkscrews. So I'm going to throw that in the bag as well. These are going to go over here. And these are for your wine bottles, to open your wine bottles with. But I use these for other items when I have them. There's another one of those little things that goes to my cookie dough press, and another knife sharpener. So I've got 3 knife sharpeners in this drawer. I'm going to get them back in here, and all this little stuff. I like having that little stuff in something contained, including these, and put that stuff to the side. Let's get to the other side. We've got more lids. This is for dog food, pet food. I'm going to chunk that. Extra pans for my stove. I go through pans quite a bit. So it's not surprising that I have this in this drawer. My dog is sitting behind me. I've got a little bag. I save these because I might need them for something, and I always try to save those. I've got my food saver piece there. There should be another one in here. This is another one of those drink lids for your mason jars. Dough cutter. This goes to one of my food processors. We don't want to get rid of that. More plastic lids, y'all. I'm bad about the plastic lids. Here is a can opener that I didn't even know I had. It's probably not a very good one, but I'm going to hang on to it anyway. A little mesh strainer, which is nice to have. Another little cup that I don't need. Put my lids back here. That goes to my gallon jars. This is a spoon rest. I've got an old grater here. Canning rings. More lids. More lids. More lids. Y'all, I got more lids than I got anything else. So I've got these. I don't use them. I'm going to put them into the giveaway bag. Get these lids out of here. I do save the lids to your Parmesan cheese because these fit your mason jars and you can use them for your cleaning products. So I do save those. I've got another measuring spoon in here. This is a little plastic measuring spoon. I'm going to go ahead and throw that into the giveaway. And another thermometer, which is going to go into the other drawer. So we're going to set that aside. And another one of those corn cob trays. This is a zoodle maker. It's a handheld maker that you can take your squash and make noodles out of. There's another plastic, couple of plastic pieces that goes to one of my food processors. Another plastic lid, a plastic bag, don't need that. Another measuring cup. And another knife sharpener. So the knife sharpener goes into this. All my plastic lids are going into a drawer in the pantry. This can go back into the drawer here. And I have really cleaned this drawer out. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up. And I have made a lot of progress, y'all. All right, this is the third big drawer in my that dresser, and I have 6 of these. I have 2 smaller drawers, and well, I have 1 small drawer, and the rest of them are this size drawer, and I use them for different items. But this drawer is a mess. It's got napkins that have been thrown in here. Paper napkins and stuff like that. It's got trivets. So I'm going to set these aside. I've got gaskets that go on those jars that have the little clip on them. I've got some more of those straws. That's going to go in that drawer that I've got the other straws in. So I'm going to set that aside. I've got cheesecloth in here. I've got filters in here for something. Oh, let's see. I'm going to set those there. I've got a tea bag in here of all things. I've got a tea bag. Anyway, I've got another spoon rest that can go in with the other spoon rest. These are for growing my fodder. So these I'm going to keep. This is my pizza cutter. I've got another one of those little rings in here. I've got another biscuit cutter here. I've got another one of these. These are all going to go in with all of those items. Here's another biscuit cutter. And another biscuit cutter. I've got tons of these. So I'm just going to set them behind me because those are going to go into a separate drawer when I get finished. Here's the other food saver attachment that I use for sealing my jars, and it's in another drawer as well. Three more dough cutters. I am always prepared, y'all. Here is that thing for all those little attachments to make your cookies and your decorations on your frosting. So that's going to go in a separate drawer as well. I've never used these, but these are for hamburger to make them look like hot dogs. I don't need them. They're going into a bag. This goes to one of my food savers, I do believe. So I've got to keep that. Here's a little pestle for a mortar and pestle kind of situation, or a juicer. This goes to my air fryer, and these are to pick up a chicken or a big piece of meat with. So those will go back into this drawer. I've got two egg cutters. I've got a vintage one, and then I've got a newer one, and they're going to stay in this drawer as well. I've got a garlic grater, a little pizza cutter that we don't use, get rid of that, a pie server for Christmas, some plasticware, which I have a place for plasticware. There's some more plasticware in here. Oh, let's see. Tongs. Another nutcracker. Those can go in a different drawer. A little jar. Doesn't belong in there. This is for shucking your corn off your cobs. So we're going to keep that. I've got several of these scoops. Various sizes. Different scoops. More silverware. A serving spoon. Don't know if I still have the other half of that or not. Some tools that go to my my mixers. This is a cheese slicer. Some more of these nutcrackers. And some more serving utensils. So I'm going to start this side off since it's emptied out. A silicone mat for using my dough, and I'm getting rid of the silicone because it leaches into your food, and it has been known to cause cancer. So that's going away, and I'm not even going to donate that. It's going straight into the trash bag. So there's another scoop. Another biscuit cutter. This is for my Instant Pot. Some more of these that I'm going to be using when I grow fodder for my chickens. Don't have that anymore, but it can be used. Somebody might want that. These are clips to put on your tablecloth when you're outside to hold your tablecloths down. I've got all kinds of plastic bags, y'all. Some large oxygen absorbers. I'm going to keep these plastic bags. Got some medicine measuring scoops. I'm going to throw them into the donate box. These are plasticware. Don't know where this is. I may have gotten rid of it, so I'm going to set that aside. I've got some more of those silicone gaskets that are in the other drawer, so I'm going to put them with the others. This can go back in here. These can go back in here. So that half's done. I've got some more of those little cupcake things that are in the other drawer. A measuring cup. This one's plastic. It's going. This one's I'm keeping. A clip, a chip clip. Some measuring spoons. I can put that with the other measuring stuff. This goes to my food saver, and it needs to go with that stuff. I've got knives in this drawer. This can go over here. I've got some Christmas magnets. I've got a scraper, dough cutter scraper that I use. That's trash. Some plastic measuring spoons. I'm going to get rid of those. Bamboo skewers. I use these a lot in my kitchen. I've got a plastic pie thing. I'm just going to get rid of that. I've got some oddball other things in here. I don't need these. These are garbage. But this I'm going to keep because that can go on top of a jar or a bottle and keep it sealed. I've got a loofah in here. Don't know what I had that for. It can go in that. This is a gasket to something. Another one of those Tony Catchers things that I don't need anymore. Don't need two of them. A melon baller. And some more little gadgets to seal my bottles with. And another one of these. I've got some knives in here that I did not have room for in my knife drawer. And I'm going to leave them there. Here's another old pizza cutter. We don't need that anymore. Another one of those. So this and these can go in another drawer. And since this little basket is almost empty and knives are sharp, I'm going to put that in there. Don't know what that was for. And all of our magnets are in one spot, and I have cleaned out another drawer. So we are moving right along today, and I am getting rid of a lot of garbage. Well, y'all, that wasn't a bad little bit of time spent working on some decluttering today. It cleaned out some space in my drawers in my island that I can use. And I've got 3 bags of kitchen items that I can donate that I'm no longer using or will not use. And I think I did pretty good today. What do you think? So this is hashtag Declutter Challenge 24, hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. It is an open collaboration. Y'all jump on board. All you have to do is include the hashtag and tag me in the title and the description, and also add the playlist to the description. The playlist will be below this video, so you can go check out all the other wonderful decluttering videos to get yourself motivated and get rid of the clutter. We want to live in a clean home. We want to know where things are at. So this is a way of doing that. And I'm taking my time. I'm going through the whole house this year. Right now I'm in the kitchen, and what I don't get done this year will be on next year's agenda for me. But I want to get all my house completely organized and have everything have a place and put everything in its place when I'm done with it. So that's the goal. And I'm trying to get my husband on board with his tools and other items as well, so we can be organized and know where everything is when we need it. Thank you, my friends, for watching, and may you be fully blessed.